functions and processes of metabolism aren't even happening. You get to a point where no metabolic to be made. You get to a point that high amount of metabolic to be made, and the functions and processes of the metabolism are usually being served and they're occurring in the body without any stalling, without the gas, without any complications like that dense blockage. Because from this, when the functions do not go well, means when the food cannot be fully digested, that means it's stuck in the gastrointestinal tract. When it's stuck in there, it cannot be broken down, processed, synthesized. Energy cannot be released because it's still stuck in there. It hasn't finished its job. The gastrointestinal tract to deliver it to the colon, so it can be correctly broken down, processed, synthesized. Energy can be released from that point on. Going on to anabolism, your basal metabolic rate requiring the amount of energy to make as a good amount of nourishment. Usually, if you don't have a lot of metabolic movement, you don't have enough energy, nourishment, you don't have the energy present, you don't have the nourishment present. That is really crucial for still building your basal metabolic rate. You'll get it up to a point, but no metabolites will be able to grow because you're not supplying the energy or the nourishment, the nutrition that is major for them to keep growing. I swear to God right now, if I'm not swear to God, I swear, if it rains, I'm going to be pretty pissed off. We have 11 minutes in. Anyways, a person that's obese, they usually have no blood circulation at all. You have a fat blockage against the muscle, deteriorating muscles, body cells, and muscle tissue. And again, this is really bad. But because they're overweight, because somebody is classified as obese, again, it gets out of control. The body gets out of control. Their health, they usually don't take care of the health. But the thing is that they cannot burn up the carbohydrates. That a person who could carbohydrate load all the dang time, it could have a high basal metabolic rate, could burn off the food, could burn off the carbohydrates, empty calories, and basically utilize it as energy, but just to save the body mass index, just to save the body composition, just to save the muscle tissue, the amount of muscle tone they have, amount of muscular hypertrophy, but they're not supplying the energy, not supplying the nourishment that their body needs to keep growing. And for all these functions, processes, and metabolism, it's something major to understand. You have to understand the science behind the body if you want to get the questions that you want. You have to understand the science. Because they have a low metabolism, they have a low amount of metabolites being made, they cannot burn the carbohydrates, they cannot burn off the empty calories, and what this leads into, not burning off and utilizing it as energy, they utilize it as fat and store it as fat, the food as fat, because they cannot burn it off. So, where do you get to me now? So, I need some help. What do I do? Possibly, I don't know, cutting and bulking. We're gonna be talking about cutting and bulking separately. In the same video, actually. Joking, guys. Anyways, yeah, look at our stuff for a minute. We got many more videos coming up, just to let you guys know. Many more videos for you guys. This cutting and bulking video explain the truth. We're gonna get this video done for you guys today. So what is basically cutting? If we're talking about cutting, if we're talking about intermittent fasting, what is it? Adjusting the time. Changing the time, usually waiting a longer time to eat. Usually this gets into a caloric deficit. So you don't have a buildup of calories. You only have a certain amount of calories that gets into this like scale. And when it gets into the scale, you don't have the calories from them. You're in a caloric deficit to basically burn the fat, to shed the fat, get rid of the body composition that you do not need, that is preventing muscle tone, that's preventing vascularity, that's preventing all these things. It's preventing good blood circulation. It's preventing catabolism, anabolism, functional metabolism. It's preventing you from getting farther in your weight loss journey, if you were to be so. Yeah, you're doing good, guys. Anyways, get down to a hypocaloric state where you have low amount of calories. Hypotonic state where you have lower muscle tone than normal. And again, if we're talking about the energy, it's crucial for your basal metabolic rate to acquire the energy and the nourishment, so that it can make a metabolic. You go to the point you have a low metabolism that is carbohydrate sensitive, empty calorie sensitive, and when you digest these foods, your body cannot burn off. You have low metabolism that's not efficient, not strong, and not as fat, cannot burn us off. It leaves it storing it as fat than rather as energy, and burning off and storing it as energy, and making more metabolic to the point of to keep growing, to keep developing, to keep growing, to keep reproducing more metabolites even after that. But they're crucial for aiding in the growth, reproduction, and development of muscle fibers, some complex, small to large, going from more of a low capacity to grow to a higher capacity to grow. So we go from muscle fiber type 1, which is, we don't have like any muscle, we don't have any vascularity, we have no muscular hypertrophy. Holy shit, it's raining. Okay, guys, let's refrain for a minute. We're doing this. So, no matter how much it rains, it will not stop me from making the video for you guys. So it's raining right now. It's really bad. So get down to a hypotonic state. Get down to a hypocaloric state. You have less calories, and you can basically burn off. You can make it so you can reset your body, reset your metabolism, so the functions, the process of the metabolism can happen. So it can be a for sure thing. Fucking moths flying in my ears like Killer Moth from DC. If you know what that mentioned, you probably don't know what it is. Anyways, yeah. So it's raining right now. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take this shit. Anyways, get down to hypotonic state, hypocaloric state, so you can burn the fat off. You can gradually increase your metabolic rate with that. Get down to a caloric deficit, where you basically burn off the fat, and you can basically grow your metabolism, make sure that it has the energy, has the nutrition, and that the functions and processes of the metabolism that they can happen, a for sure thing. And you get to the point where you have a high metabolism. You can burn off the calories. You can burn off the bargain foods, the food's high nutritional value. You can burn off the carbohydrate. You can also burn off the fat. And while doing this, you can store the energy. You can store the food rather as energy than rather as fat. You can utilize it and burn it off, and keep using it as energy, and keep growing your metabolism, and having the adequate amount of energy and nourishment and nutrition. Okay, to make more metabolites to that point on, so it can further progress. We're going to finish this video. Shit, come on, end video.